Today on CCX News, a trip to Ukraine, why local firefighters went and what they brought with. Firefighters in Brooklyn Park have returned from a dangerous trip. As Kevin Miller reports, they went with a mission.
This is a country that experiences threats on a regular basis.
There's a sense of nervousness that comes with travel to a war zone.
That is a country at war. 2 days ago, there was a bombing in Kyiv.
But that didn't seem to bother Brooklyn Park Fire Chief Sean Conway as he prepared for the overseas trip.
Do you feel comfortable coming here to serve us while we're at war? And without hesitation, we said yes. We know that we have something that we can provide that will be helpful for you.
Retired Brooklyn Park firefighter Mark Lind joined Conway and the nonprofit Hand in Hand Logistics as they started on their long journey to Ukraine.
It was a logistical nightmare on the planes and the trains. I haven't been on a train in 19 hours. That's a long time to be on a train.
When they arrived, they found a civilian firefighting force in serious need of help.
I want you to keep in mind in the background that a lot of their firefighters don't have gear.
No disrespect, but they probably are about 50 years behind us. Going into a small town, they don't know what CPR is. They never seen a defibrillator.
By contrast, the Brooklyn Park Fire Department had spare equipment that needed a home.
Gear that is used here in the United States very little, but has an expiration date on it. We can't use it after 10 years.
So on their trip, they brought about 50 sets of firefighter protection gear.
This is a picture of Brooklyn Park fire gear on 3 Ukrainians on the other side of the world.
But they offered more than just jackets and boots.
It's how can we support the training and the understanding of how to use that equipment, and what does that look like?
They trained Ukrainians on medical response and vehicle extractions, important skills when bombs are never far away.
They're actually doing the training that the chief had showed in a different region, where a bomb came in and a guy was trapped in a car.
And while they came back lighter on gear, they brought back the knowledge that they may have saved lives.
It's a sense of pride that we're able to pay it forward.
In Brooklyn Park, Kevin Miller, CCX News.
Hearing about Brooklyn Park's trip, the Dayton Fire Department is considering donating a fire truck to Ukraine. We're learning more about a vehicle crash that killed a pedestrian Sunday evening in Brooklyn Park. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner has identified the victim killed as 78-year-old Cuke Tran of Chatsworth, California. The crash happened near West Broadway Avenue and Candlewood Drive. The woman was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say the driver was cooperative with investigators. It's unclear what caused the woman to be struck. Brooklyn Park swore in a large group of officers Thursday afternoon. 9 new officers and a sergeant took the oath. The city also recognized 2 new canines. The ceremony was filled with applause from fellow officers and their loved ones as each officer received their badge. A number of new officers followed family who had a career in law enforcement. Chief Mark Bruley says the job is a calling.
When I see people that have that sparkle in the eye, and sometimes they'll tell me, I've always wanted to. I can't remember a time I didn't want to be a police officer. I want to just be like my dad. I want to be like my grandpa. I want to serve the community.
Each officer completed a 6-week training program. Next, they will undergo field training. The department is authorized for 109 officers. Students enrolled in Hennepin Tech's law enforcement program just got a big upgrade to their equipment. Sarah Allen explains how a new fleet of squad cars is preparing cadets for their future jobs.
You are under arrest. Make yourself known to the nearest police officer immediately.
That pre-recorded announcement is just one of the many special features included on Hennepin Tech's new squad cars.
The squad cars started coming in this spring, so we ordered 10 total.
The state-of-the-art vehicles come with lights, radios, and a place for a laptop and printer.
They can bring everything right up on the computer and print their tickets if they need to do a ticket.
The 2024 Ford Explorers replace a fleet of outdated squad vehicles Hennepin Tech had used for training.
Going to something that you're going to see departments using, it is a 100% turnaround.
Copy that. The vehicle also comes with a PA system. That's just another tool to help students have a realistic feel for what they'll be using when they graduate.
It just makes it more realistic for the students. So the students, when they're in classes, they get the experience that they're going to have out on the field, so they're better prepared.
Hennepin Tech wants to prepare the cadets and show their support.
Everybody, when they come to classes, they want to use updated equipment, and this is a way for us to also show the community that we are dedicated to the program.
In Brooklyn Park, Sarah Allen, CCX News.
Hennepin Tech was also able to buy the new squad cars with a $1 million federal grant. The college also used some of the money to improve its virtual training system. Finally, this segment, a wide range of art sure to catch your eye in Maple Grove.
Here's another one of our regulars, Diana. She's always trying new things with her gorgeous photography.
That's a piece done by Diana Pierce. Her work and many others are part of the Advocates Show. It's an annual exhibit featuring members of the Maple Grove Arts Center. Visitors can see a wide variety of mediums and subject matter too, from portraits to nature pieces.
This is my favorite show because I love the variety. We get so much different stuff in the show. A lot of oils, a lot of acrylic, photographs, anything you can think of. There's some collages in here. We got one ceramics piece, some wood panel pieces. So it's just a lot of variety.
One of the pieces, this toucan, is made of broken dinner plates. The show runs until August 23rd. You can also meet some of the artists the evening of July 25th.